Hey folks, Daily Landsblog here, and I had an interesting day. And interesting is probably the least descriptive word in the world, right? What does it mean? I had an interesting day. That's what you say when you're not quite sure how to refer to it. So I met with someone today, and we spent a long time talking. And this person is struggling from many aspects in his life, and one of the aspects is the use of medication, the use of alcohol to treat his struggles. And we had this give and take and this back and forth. And it just, it was so obvious to me that we live in this world where people scoff at those with addictions. Like somehow it's their fault, like they want to do it, like they want to be in that position, they can't handle things. So, I'm fascinated by the whole idea that we saw for centuries. We saw addictions and alcohol and people as drunks. And somehow that they were bad people. I'm sure when I was a kid, I used to think the same things. And here I am then talking to someone today who's in desperate pain and turns to alcohol and turns to narcotics to feel better. And it's just so painfully obvious to me as we're talking that there's really only one solution, and that is therapy. And that is potentially medication. That if you don't treat the underlying problem, then beating the addiction is next to impossible. And I have somebody in my family, my brother, David, who self-medicated for years. Self-medicated. This is a doctor. This is a kidney doctor. But he was so panicked all the time that he took to drinking. He took to finding any pill that he could. And he's lucky to be alive. And one day, when he tried to kick the habit, he found that he couldn't do it. He was reclusive. He couldn't go out of his house when he gave up on the alcohol and the pills. And it was not until he walked into a doctor's office, a psychiatrist who said, "You have panic disorder and I'm going to put you on a medication." Never took another drink, never took another pill. And the lesson that I learned today, and the lesson that I learned from my brother's experience, is that you have to stop blaming yourself. You have to see this as a sickness, and you have to get treatment for your sickness. That if you don't treat the reason why you're drinking, then beating the drinking and beating the pills is next to impossible. SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. We're here because people need us to be, and because I need to talk. Yeah, I'm in a position where I need to talk. You got anything to say, Case?
Not today.
No?
I'm just gonna stand here.
Just gonna hang out there? All right.